Well, there's the match breakdown. The Australians are travelling nicely after 4 with 35 runs on the board. The South Africans are exactly halfway in the run chase of 52. Draw will be fine for the South Africans. The Australians need the win. And there's the man who could turn this game on its ear, Lance Klusener, out to bat with Barney de Villiers. And Jason Gillespie, we wondered when he'd be introduced into the attack. Now is the time for Darren Lehmann. Howie was down there. What did you gather, Howie?
It was going to be a great battle, Gillespie versus Klusener, one bowler versus one batsman. I think you'll find they attack Barney de Villiers, probably have only one man on the fence, have a leg slip in, and really try and attack when Farney's on strike, which is what you're going to see now. I think you'll see the field come up. You might even see Marky Wharf. They're going for the run out.
Oh, they've taken the two.
Mari. They've snuck the two.
No, that's good cricket from the South Africans, taking a two there. Maybe the fielders should have been a little bit off the boundary, so they stopped that too, because that was crucial, because it was going to be the pace and the aggression of Jason Gillespie against the power and the muscular hitting of Lance Klusener. I don't think he'll be holding back.
I guess as a fieldsman though, Gucci, with Klusener, all that is a brutal ball, quick and at the Scott.
Yeah, he should have just 123 Ks. I mean, just got a little glancing header, which, you know, Torres for Liverpool would have been happy. That just glanced it over the boundary down there behind Darren Lehmann.
Well, it's been a wild start here, two and then a wide full bunger. And what can Dizzy come up with now? That's the ball he wants. Now, Fleming's got to go here. They took two to him last time. They're going to go again. You can hit him. He's got him. He hits the stumps. It's got to be a run out. It's coming up to you, Gucci. Good luck.
Thanks, Murray. I was dreading this, and they're all nervous here in the commentary position, and I'm the one who's more nervous now. That Damien Fleming takes the ball there.
Let's have a look.
And there's going to be a direct hit there.
Oh, good luck, Gucci.
No, I think I need to see another angle there. Why can't we have an easy third umpire decision here?
I'm sure we'll get another angle somewhere.
We need another angle here.
It looked out to the naked eye, didn't it? But the Australians congregating. Howie's down there. Do you get a positive sense from them, Howie, or not?
Well, positive sense. All they're saying is he was out by a mile, and if Gucci doesn't give it, he doesn't know what he's doing. The Australians are a little bit unsure why this is going to the second umpire. I've got to say, on the ground, it looked out, and the boys are giving the miles.
Is there another angle? And it needs to call for another angle.
Don't worry about angles, Gucci.
There it is.
Yep.
Oh,
okay, we've confirmed it's out, Clive.
The crowd will erupt here. And they do. Well done, Savers of the Sand, Howie. Oh, Darren Lehmann.
They swap after we get out. So I don't think so. We need to swap. We need to swap out, so he's got to swap. Swap hands. Yep. Swap. Yeah, he's got to swap. Come on, have a shove. Blood.
Oh, Darren Lehmann is just...
I'll just show you how serious it's getting now, Mari. Eh? The chips are down now. Australia are fighting hard. And they've invoked the rules. They're right. If a wicket goes down, the batsmen have to change ends. So now it's Jason Gillespie up against Barney de Villiers.
Well, it's just the power of the Crow Eater right now. Darren Lehmann and Jason Gillespie.
Well, this is going to be an extra set in at the toes. There's no doubt about that. I can't see Jason Gillespie doing anything apart from trying to probably spread eagle Barney de Villiers' stumps here.
Well, there's only one man out, and that's Michael Kasparovich. It's up and it's in, and they're going to go for the single, and it gets caught up in the sand, and Lance Klusener drives it into the sand. Well done, Howie.
Got the crowd on his side, guys. Dizzy, he turned around, did the big clap, got the crowd clapping behind him, a bit like he was doing the pole vault. He's up and about, the boy from South Australia.
Well, it's South Australia Day on Monday. If these two boys, Lehmann and Jason Gillespie, can pull something out of the fire here, it's been a fascinating little game so far, Gucci.
Yeah, anyone's game at the moment. South Africa hanging in there, and a bit more heat on this pairing.
And Klusener gets a lot of bat on that. They'll just take the one down to Caspar.
Now, Farney, a bit more intensity in this little contest out here.
No, you're right. But anything can happen, eh?
You're still well in the game there, and you showed me the bat in week 2. Are you going to aim a big shot towards us in the commentary position?
No, I don't think with his pace he should have a real swing.
Now, funny, they tell me you picked up a little bug or a little flu along the way. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a little Aussie flu, I reckon.
Well, nice to see the little bugs in Australia are working against the South Africans at least. Gillespie to De Villiers. He's up. It's up in the air. He got a bit of bat on that. It's going out to the boundary. It's not going to be a 4. Oh, it's contained it to 2, but that is great batting from Farney De Villiers.
Well, that's smart play, Farney. Gambling on the Yorker. You got the Yorker down on one knee. Very expert.
Thank you very much. I thought I was going to get a compliment for that.
You might get the nose ball next ball, though, so where are you going to play that one?
Well, if it comes, so I can... what about following through?
Okay, you're talking a good game. Let's see you play it.
It's a real battle out there with one ball of Gillespie's first over to be negotiated. There'll be 3 more bowlers to come after this. We know that Stewie Law's got a bowl his over, Casper's got 1 to go, and Gillespie's got an over to bowl. So we've got catching men everywhere. What can happen here? It's on the edge, it's up, but to come off the legs, there's a chance of a run out. It's all happening.
Murray, you get really excited there. Why shouldn't you? You know, you're calling for your team, Australia. They're fighting hard.
Broad shoulders.
Well, Gucci saw Stewie Law play a lot of cricket, played with him. And that is a beautiful start from Stewie Law. He would have done a fair bit of bowling for Essex over the journey, Gucci.
He bowled a little bit of medium pace, and also Stewie Law bowled a bit of leg spin when he played down Essex about a decade ago. Fine cricketer all round, and one who can handle the pressure. Certainly there's no margin for error with Lance at the wicket.
No, he's been the destructive force with the bat. And that is an outstanding start from Stewie Law. 2 brilliant balls to start this over. Just coming out beautifully, Stewie.
Leave that one there. Just bring cover up. What about Junior? Bring cover up, put Junior back. Yeah.
Come up on the 1. You go back. Come quite close, though, mate. No, you've got to have 2 on the either side, mate.
So 4 more of those Stewie will do.
Oh, tell me about it.
Stewie, good length, mate. Handling the pressure there. Deep breaths, is it, Stewie?
Deep breath. It's quite hot out, even though the wind's blowing, but it's quite hot. Bull's here giving me instructions. I don't like them, but I think can't go against the captain, can you, Gag?
I think Farney's going to go for the big one, mate.
So Law again into the block. Oh, he's turned it around the corner with a reverse Farney De Villiers. That is a very confident piece of batsmanship from Farney. You're showing us the whole array of shots here, Farney.
I just need to get a little bit of air in that ball, man.
Good position, Farney. Low down, watch the ball all the way. You batted too low when you played Test cricket, didn't you?
God bless you.
Klusner got the full toss. He looked at the ocean and thought, this is where that's going. But Lancer was there. You just couldn't get in the middle of the bat.
I haven't seen one yet today.
It's not happening for you this week, Lance.
Well, the way it went there last week, I'm happy to take my punishment this week.
Yeah, if you didn't see it last week, the hitting from Klusner was unbelievable last week, Gucci.
Well, definitely a high score of 38 and total score 114, 18 sixes up until today.
And Law gets one past De Villiers here, just off the body. They'll take the lead by.
And there's still time for him, isn't there?
There is indeed.
I know you say that with a resignation in your voice, but it's still time in the captain's choice. But you've got to give it to Australia. They are, they're up their game. They've raised the bar a lot.
They have. Their bowling has been very, very disciplined. The captaincy of Darren Lehman has been outstanding. Law has done a super job with that over. That is heroic stuff from Stewie Law. We all held our breath for about 3 minutes there. Well done to you, Stuart Law.
Thanks, Murray.
And this is set up.
Never in doubt, was it?
Never in doubt, mate. Great run chase here, Gucci. South Africa 2 for 33, needing 53 for the win. Well, it's a must-win game for the Australians and a very big game for the South Africans as they try and chase down the Kiwis and book a spot in the final. And it's Sean Pollock and Jonty Rhodes. There's a bit of a change for the South Africans. Lance Klusner not in the captain's choice batters, and they've got to contend with Jason Gillespie and Michael Kasperovich Gucci, who in the 2 overs so far they've bowled have only conceded 9 runs. So 9 won't get the job done for the South Africans.
Yep, they're the toughest bowlers in the Australian side to get away, and they've dialed in those Yorkers, and they're talking about the game much more of the Australians. Each of the fielders coming up to the bowler, they're planning each ball. And certainly, it could be a grandstand finish. It could go either way.
So Gillespie, that's a beautiful ball. Massive late in-swinging reverse in-swing. It takes Pollock